existence. If you want to change what you see in the world,
hello.
You need to speak up.
Let me turn sound down on TV so you can actually hear me. My name's Kyle Villarreal. If you've ever seen any of my other videos, you know this already. Right now I consider myself semi-homeless. Now, after 4 years of living in a, well, not the nicest, but a medium, nice, one-bedroom apartment, they decided they wanted to get rid of me and bring in newer, younger, richer blood. I found out just through ordinary conversation that I paid pretty much less rent than anybody else did. They had all lived there for probably between a year and a half. Well, the newest girl underneath me, who paid the most rent, lived there for maybe 6 months before I left. I lived there for 4 years. Rents aren't getting any lower. I've signed up for HUD. Again, I kind of blew it with my last sign up, I guess, because I had moved and didn't inform HUD of my new address. So that kind of screwed that up, I guess. I didn't realize that you had to send them a separate change of address notice. Apparently you do. I'm looking for a roommate / girlfriend, by the way. That's what this video is all about. I want to live here in downtown Waukesha. I've lived here most of my adult life and don't want to change. Everything I know and everywhere I go, everything is down here for me, okay? Everything is downtown Waukesha for me. I don't have a working car to drive anymore. I got a car. It's just unrepairable. I bought it that way. I got screwed in a deal, big time. Only because I fell in love with the car and thought, it's licensable now, it'll be licensable next time around, okay? And I realized that the dealer had a special way of licensing it. You didn't have to put it through the emissions test like I did. Anyway, I enjoy cooking. I enjoy woodwork, carpentry, light carpentry. I've helped build a couple of garages. I've done some other things, but these days I'm kind of like down to like bookshelves, plant stands, the occasional doghouse, whatever. Maybe repair a front porch, things like that. I'm not into building entire garages anymore. Getting a little up there in age for that. I enjoy gardening. I love Italian food. I like my cheeseburgers. I'm a fish fanatic. Any kind of seafood. Almost any kind. Well, scallops, shrimp, salmon. I don't know if I've ever had flounder. Probably have. Probably enjoyed it. You know, I mean, almost anything that comes from the ocean. Calamar, I'm not wild about. Uh, Squid, things like that. No. Shrimp, I like. I like a good steak now and then. Very now and then. Not a lot. I'm not real big into pork. I'll eat bacon, sausage, stuff like that. Not real big into pork at all. I love pizza. Can't beat a pizza. I can eat a pizza almost every weekend. Order out a 16-incher and put cheese, sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms, and onions on it. Extra cheese. Put some pepper flakes on it, some Parmesan cheese. Chow down. Big time. Italian sausage. I make a good Italian sausage. I make the best chili in the world. I've never entered a chili cook-off. I've never really had the opportunity to, or never been offered a place in a chili cook-off, but I know darn well I'd end up in the top 3 to 5 contestants. And that's only because the chili judges would not have my finesse for flavor. I like mine a hot, spicy chili. Okay, and the spices have got to be well cooked in. I love cats and dogs. I own a dog right now. I've owned him and his little sister. Magic was a kitty cat. My ex-wife now is, I just got a message from her a couple of days ago saying she might have to give up Magic because her and her sister are moving to an apartment, and her sister's already got 5 pets, and they're not going to allow a 6th cat, a 6th pet. How that is fair, I don't know. But I'm in a rooming house right now, in between homes, and there's no possible way in the world I can have a dog and a cat. Not in this little room. So I'm sure she'll work it out. I basically told her she shouldn't give up the cat under any circumstances. She's been in hard times before when she had smoke. She never gave up smoke. She lived in some woman's garage, I guess, for a while, with smoke. She shouldn't have to give up Magic. She should figure something out. She's a school janitor right now, which is fine and dandy, whatever. She's surviving. I'm a Democrat. And anybody I'm with, romantically, had best be a Democrat, okay? I don't date Republicans. I'm not wild about Republicans. I don't really care for Republicans at all. Need to be a Democrat. Green Party is fine. Or Labor Party, or whatever you want to call yourself, you know. I mean, just not some right-wing idiot. And that includes religion. I mean, I don't care if maybe you go to Catholic church now and then, I guess. Um, but if you believe in the second coming, Armageddon, all that crazy young Earth stuff, you're not for me. Okay. If you believe, now I'm a gun owner, but if you believe every household must have a gun, or 5 or 6, including Uzis, handguns, everything else in the world, you're not for me. Yeah, I've got a target rifle. That's all I've got. I owned a pistol for a while. I got rid of it. The thing was just sitting there collecting dust. I needed the money more, and I did that pistol. Pistol I got during that 9/11 scare. Yeah, it even affected me. Not that I ever voted for Bush or any Republican, but I worried a little bit. So I got that pistol. It was a 22 caliber Remington. Or was it a Colt? I can't even remember anymore. But I got it. And then I got rid of it. I'm not so far to the left that I'm a vegetarian. I've got no problem with vegetarianism, except that I can't be a vegetarian. I need my protein, and tofu don't give me enough protein to survive on, neither does peanut butter. I need real protein. I need meat, beef, fish, the occasional chicken or turkey. Real protein, you know. A little bit of pork, not much. Little bit. I don't mind. And most of the pork I eat is in sausage form anyway. Sorry. I smoke. I drink brandy and beer. I'm told I'm a great lover. I'm not putting words in their mouth. I've always been called great. I don't like cleaning a house that much. I do the dishes, I do the cooking, I do all the yard maintenance, stuff like that. I grow flowers, vegetables. I do roofing. I do all the house maintenance. But I'm not wild about, I vacuum and I sweep and I mop. I dust. But I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. And I will let it go for sometimes a month. Even more occasionally. Sometimes. I mean, I've had dog hair to lay on an end table for 2 months. Especially in the summertime when it's so frickin' hot outside you can't do anything. The only time I ever sleep with air conditioning is at night. I don't like air conditioning in the living room or the kitchen. I prefer air conditioning at night when I'm sleeping. During the daytime, it's hot out. It's hot inside. You got to deal with it. It's summer. It's natural. Just get over it. that's pretty much who I am. I prefer a woman that's pretty much the same as me. Certainly cannot be a right-wing religious freak. That'd kill things right there off the bat. If she complains every time I light up a cigarette, that won't work. An ex-alcoholic who complains every time I have a beer and a brandy on a Friday night or Saturday night, something like that. Maybe a Wednesday night. I've got no particular rules. That won't work. Occasionally somebody will bring me a doobie. If you're going to complain about that, I'll smoke out in the back porch or wherever, out in the backyard, some dumb thing. I try not to smoke in the house a lot. I try not to smoke doobies in the house a lot. Actually, I haven't even had a doobie now in a few years. But, well, actually, no, I had a toke or two maybe just under a year ago. A guy came over and lit up a joint, and I said, well, let's go to the back porch, and we smoked. I don't do any other kind of weird drugs. The only other drug I've ever really done much is aspirin. That's only to keep my blood thinning. I worry about blood clots, stuff like that. Not that I have a history of it or my family has a history of it. No strokes or anything like that, but I don't want to take a lot of chances, so I'll drop an aspirin or two, maybe a couple of times a week, but lately I don't even have any aspirin. Or if I do, it's then packed away in a box. I've got a lot of tools in storage, very little furniture anymore. I let the furniture go. I've still got my bed in storage. And that's it. I've got a lot of tools, a lot of woodworking tools, wrenches, a few things like that. That's who I am. I'm 60 years old. If you're interested, leave me a message. If you're real young and pretty and from the Middle East, don't leave me a message. Okay? Well, I've lost my picture now, so the only way I can shut down now is shut off the computer and check this out again. Have a nice day. Bye.